Hi, assalamualaikum, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Extra Sharp Podcast, your daily dose of wisdom and wonder. So, today we're going to talk about quite a serious topic, which is the issue of teachers' language proficiency in the classroom. And today I am joined with few esteemed guests. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So, apparently, this guest of mine also have had problems with their language proficiency, and we're in luck because I believe that me myself and quite some number of people out there also face the same issue of language proficiency, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
we're in luck because my guests today they are going to be sharing some solutions toward the problem. So now, before we get into our topic, allow me to introduce my guests. So we have Sir AIMAN SHAFUAN from Sekolah Menengah Bahu Lutut Kaki,
Hi.
and then we have Madam Nufarin Sakina from Sekolah Menengah Uganda. And lastly, we have Madam Dania from International School of Uganda.
Woo, hello.
But who are you though?
Oh, my name is
Who are
Amir
you?
Faiz, and I'll be the moderator for today's podcast.
Yeah, hello, Faiz. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, now that I have got the introduction out of the way, allow me to open the stage, right? So, teachers' language proficiency. When we talk about issues of this, it means that we're talking about a teacher's ability to grasp over the basic, basically their pronunciation, their grammar, their vocabulary, etc., etc. Things like that. So, uh, when we talk about this issue, I believe that it is quite a common issue that occurs in the classroom, right?
Yeah,
hmm
definitely.
And it is quite troublesome. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
This issue only occurs when the teacher has not fully prepared to be a full-fledged teacher. A short vocabulary session,
Oh.
full-fledged,
Alright.
according to Cambridge Dictionary, means completely developed or trained. So, yeah, actually, to be honest, me myself, I have struggling with this kind of thing. I mean, we are not perfect. Even the teacher make mistakes.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I am making a mistake right now. Yeah.
Sounds like you are, but
Oh, well, I the solution is quite simple actually. We just have to keep upgrading ourselves, hone our skills, and never once feel like it's enough. You know, when you become a teacher, does not mean that you have to stop learning.
Yep.
Even a teacher needs a teacher. Yeah. So the you have to keep learning and upgrading yourself, and you know the more you know, the less actually you know. Yeah.
that is actually so inspiring.
That is so true. I love that quote. Even a
Yeah.
teacher needs a teacher. Remember that, guys. Okay. But when we talk about being a teacher, um, a lot of people have this misconception of being a teacher is a one man show, which means that it's just a teacher doing her or his job. But to me, personally, it's not that. It's actually a collaborative work, whether it's between the teacher itself, herself, or himself, and the students, or between them
Yeah.
and their colleagues, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's true. As a teacher, as teachers, obviously we need to
Not me.
be good at socializing because you'll be talking to the students' parents, to your colleagues and peers, and literally everyone in the school. So, I believe, well, that's what I did, when I was struggling with my proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. I think collaborative approach and building a good teamwork with your colleagues is definitely one of the best ways to tackle this proficiency issue because by then you will get mutual support from each other because as what you have mentioned before, everyone is not perfect. Some teachers, they may lack in terms of grammar or pronunciation, sentence structure, and etc. So having a good teamwork and having a good collaboration between colleagues definitely can help that because then we get to create a safe environment where we can share resources, opinions, ideas, and knowledge in terms of English language. So by doing that, we can help each other out as teachers.
Yeah, I agree. But do you think that the senior teacher uh, have this kind of issue?
Well, in my school, senior teachers are our mentors. So I'd say maybe when they were as young as us, maybe had that
They do
problem.
face the same
Yeah,
problem too,
so
yeah.
they already have the experience and they help us. And
Mhm.
I I feel lucky because I have senior teachers who are really helpful and they're not judgmental, which is really great. Yeah, it's definitely not a toxic environment, work environment for me at least. Yeah.
See, guys, it's important for us to seek help. Even as a teachers, it's important for us to always seek help because no man is an island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, one thing that I would like to add is that after we get all this work done, it's important for us to take a step back and then sit down and reflect because reflection is a really important part of our life, not just as teachers but as individual ourselves. Because through reflections, we know where we're at, and then from there, we know where to improve. Would you agree on what I said?
Yeah, actually, I mean, Faiz, that's actually a good point,
Oh.
by the way. Teachers doing self-reflection is one of the important step, in terms of having a low proficiency. We as teachers, having a self-reflection, that is a one of the crucial steps to need to improve ourselves, because we are English teachers. Of course, we have to be good in English in every aspect of the language, grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary. We have to excel at everything. Therefore, if you want to improve, we have to take some time. We have to self-reflect on ourselves, and we have to get all the problems and issues listed out. And then this next step is we have to plan on fixing the issues. Okay, it is not a crime to be uh to have low proficiency, but we need to, yeah, as English teachers, we are teaching others English. So I think it's important to have ample knowledge. Enough is not enough. Knowledge is not enough.
It's
Okay,
never
we have
enough.
it's never
It's
enough.
never
We have
enough.
to have more, a lot, ample.
We need to
Okay,
always crave for more.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have to care for more because we are teaching kids English. So we ourselves have to be almost perfect. Not perfect, but
Almost
almost
perfect.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree. See, folks, it's important to us to just sit back, relax, reflect, plan, and execute it. Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Um, can I add? Though I am not a teacher myself, I think one of the other ways that we know we can tackle this problem is through improving your basic. Because when we talk about the issue of language proficiency, it means that the teacher having problems over their basic, over their vocabulary, of their grammar, of their pronunciation, stuff like that. So what better ways for us to tackle this problem other than to improve on our basic, right? When other things doesn't work, focus on your basic.
Yeah.
Because when a teacher had a strong foundation, which means that a teacher has ample knowledge over their pronunciation, over their grammar, over their vocabulary, stuff like that, issues like this won't even derive in the first place. Because a teacher with such a strong foundation could easily tackle and overcome this issue from happening, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'd say you have a pretty good point, even though
Mhm.
you're not a teacher
Oh,
yourself.
maybe I should be one too.
Yeah, maybe in another life you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's pray for that. I mean, um, oh, folks, I'm sorry, but the time is not on our side for today. That's all the time that we have. I think it's time for us to make some conclusions.
Yeah.
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 So I think that uh, what's important is that we need to admit that mistake is prone to happen,
Yep.
whether you like it or not. But what's important is that you acknowledge that mistakes is happening and you make active effort to rectify this
Progress. Yeah.
mistake. Yes, right. Whether it's from always upgrading yourself or collaborating with others to improve yourself or simply reflecting on your actions. Those are all solutions that we can provide in order to rectify this the issue of language proficiency in the classroom. I think that's all from us today. Stay tuned for more videos from us, Extra Short
Yay.
Podcast, your daily
Daily
shots of
shower
wonder and
and
wisdom.
wisdom.
Okay,
Okay.
until next
Bye.
time. Bye
Bye. Until next
bye.
time.
And
Cut.
cut.